Right now, we want to take you back out to Florida. The southernmost point of the continental U.S. is hardly visible this morning, just such gray skies. And the waves here have been crashing harder throughout the morning. We've been watching this live shot throughout the morning here. Florida Governor, this is in Key West, I should say, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said that for some Florida residents now, it is too late to leave. So they will have to hunker down. At least 40,000 power outages are already reported in Florida. They have about 30,000 linemen ready to go to try to restore power as quickly as possible, though that could take over a day. DeSantis says there are 5,000 Florida National Guard members activated, and they have 2,000 more ready to go from neighboring states as well.
That's where we saw TV reporters set up yesterday.
Yeah,
not today.
Not anymore, yeah. We want to bring in Dr. Michael Bell now from CSU. He focuses on tropical cyclones specifically. So Dr. Bell, thank you so much for joining us today. As a landlocked state, we're not really as familiar with hurricanes, but you guys study them right there at CSU.
That's right. Professor Bill Gray founded our program here, and we've been studying hurricanes for several decades. And so happy to be on the program. Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Bell, we were just talking off camera about just the size and the speed of this storm. It upgraded to a Category 4 overnight, 155-mile-an-hour winds. What is the significance of just the footprint? We see it stretches all the way across Florida, and what kind of impact that size of storm can have?
Yes, unfortunately, Ian is a very powerful storm, as you mentioned, just on the border between Category 4 and Category 5. And as is seen on both satellite and radar, it's a very powerful, large storm. So the impacts are going to be felt a long way from the center of the circulation that's going to make landfall. So we're going to unfortunately see some very large wind impacts, rain impacts over the entire state, and then the storm surge in the southwest coast is going to be unfortunately very catastrophic. So this is a very serious situation, and I hope that people are taking it seriously and getting prepared for it.
Have radar and modeling improved in recent years? We are seeing that people get advanced warning, although we just heard not everyone made it out in time already. But how has that changed over the years?
Yes, the radar technology that we're seeing actually was recently upgraded to what we call dual polarization, which gives us more information about the rainfall and the wind patterns. So that helps us with the warnings. And then our computer models have also gotten much better due in part to the research we're doing here at CSU to try and improve both the forecasts of intensity and track. So we continue to see steady improvements every year, but of course we still have ways to go to improve those forecasts in the future.
Right, it was just, 2 years ago we got into the Greek alphabet of named storms, Hurricane Iota. This season has been much quieter so far, and now suddenly we have these huge storms like Ian. Any significance in just the late development of the storms?
No, in this case, we've actually issued a seasonal forecast here at CSU, and we were predicting an above average season. A lot of the conditions suggested that we were going to have the possibility for these very strong storms with very warm ocean temperatures and lower wind shear, which is one of the things that tends to inhibit tropical cyclones. But it just took its time getting going this year. We did have a little bit higher wind shear in August than normal, but as we see, when the ingredients come together, they can produce really powerful storms.
How is climate change affecting our hurricane seasons?
Yeah, well, two of the primary ways that climate change is affecting hurricanes is through increased ocean temperatures and sea level rise. So with warmer oceans, that provides more fuel for the hurricane to intensify, and in some cases, like Ian, rapidly intensify, so change its intensity in very quick terms, which makes it more difficult to prepare. And then, of course, rising sea level impacts storm surge, and that can lead to more damage with more water coming on shore.
Yeah, and we're seeing the other side of that with drought conditions along the river and wildfires. Dr. Michael Bell, thank you so much for joining us from CSU this morning.